Hey guys, what's up? I hope you guys are doing well. So today's video is going to be my Halloween special, I guess. I don't think I'll be able to squeeze in more Halloween videos, so this will be my last treat basically. And I think it's a really fun one. We're going to bake spooky tombstones. We're going to make little like spooky skeleton or skull like hot pockets, I guess. And we're gonna make some pumpkin muffins, and I'm just really excited. Like, look at these little, there's like a little bat on there. Like, how adorable is this? I hope that you guys enjoy the video, and I'm excited to get baking. I have my little party lights going on in the background, so it's a vibe, it's a mood. I know that I said Michael would be in this, but he's at work. Unfortunately, like the way that our schedule is, we're just so busy. We couldn't do the baking video together, and then also the pumpkin carving. There's just like no way to fit it in time for, you know, the rest of October, because today is, what is today? Girl, today is the 27th of October. Like, this is it. This is our grand finale. Today I just happen to have off, so I feel like I might as well just film the baking video and just hang out with you guys, really. But next year I definitely want to do the pumpkin carving with Michael and do the little boyfriend tag, so it'll give us something to look forward to, you know. But today you're hanging out with me and just me, so I hope that you don't mind. I kind of did like a little spider themed look today. I don't know if you can tell, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but I'm just feeling really cute today. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's a spider on my beret, and then it has a spider web on the back. Do you guys like it? I love it. I got all my ingredients out, you can't see, but I will show you. And I will list all the recipes that I use down in the description box so that you guys can follow the brownie recipe and then the pumpkin muffin recipe. I will leave those down below. If you guys have never seen this, you guys, it's like a tombstone baking dish. And what I'm gonna make in here are some brownies. And the recipe calls for coffee, so I'm excited to try it. Michael loves coffee. Like, we are both coffee drinkers, but he loves like coffee flavored pastries, so I feel like he's gonna like these. And then I also have this skull pan, and in here I'm gonna make the little hot pockets basically. And then just a regular, you know, tray for the muffin. Yeah, I also got a ton of like Halloween sprinkles and like glitter. And what else did I get? I got some red icing. Like, we're gonna have fun today, okay? We're gonna have fun. Okay, so I don't know how long this hat is gonna last, but we will try to keep it on as long as possible. Look, like, I'm already messing with the hat, girl. I don't know. Before we start busting out all the flour and shit, I do want to put on an apron just because I really don't want to get this shirt dirty. So for today's Kitchen Witch episode, I will be wearing the skeleton apron. I don't know why it took me forever to say that, but I don't know that I mentioned that in the beginning, but it is a specialty Kitchen Witch episode. It's a seasonal Kitchen Witch episode, if you will. Welcome to my spooky kitchen, and I am Liz Laleo, your kitchen witch. Starting with the pumpkin muffins, let's see. We will need, girl, just give me the recipe. Like, I don't need all this extra background info. All-purpose flour, sugar, dark brown sugar, baking soda, salt, cinnamon, ground cloves, nutmeg, eggs, of course pumpkin puree, coconut oil, and vanilla extract. That's what I forgot to get out. Coconut oil. Okay, here's the plan. We are going to do our tombstones first because I want to take those out and let them cool, because I want to actually decorate the little tombstones with some red icing. Maybe I could, like, for instance, on the skull, I'll fill in the little like eyeballs with like red icing and just basically define the tombstone. I don't know how well that's gonna work, so we'll see, right? And then we'll do the brownies. So the pumpkin muffins. So let's start with that. So I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350. That's what it says. So I have my oven preheating with shit inside. Look, I almost burned the house down. I just turned it on. No worry, don't worry. It didn't really get hot yet, but let me take all this stuff out. Who else keeps stuff in their fucking oven? That would have been so bad. That would have been so bad. You know what I just thought about? If you're watching this video right now, that means you're special. You're special because I don't really promote this channel. I just kind of want to see where the algorithm takes my videos. So if you're watching this video, you're special. So for the brownies, I'm assuming it's instant coffee. We need to do better. We got to do better. We don't support Nestle. Okay, I'm gonna melt my butter. 1 cup. They need 1 cup of butter. Okay, I only need 2 sticks of butter. I guess that's not that much. I don't know. Seems like a lot to me. Okay, I'm melting my butter now. And I'm gonna go ahead and add everything else into the bowl. And I guess I can bring you down now so that you can see what I'm doing. Hello?
Hey, babe.
Hey, what's up?
What you doing?
About to start baking.
Oh, fun.
Okay, it says in a large bowl, combine melted butter. It's pretty much melted. And then we're going to add our eggs, vanilla extract, and coffee. Then mix together well. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to my instant coffee, just the tiniest bit to like blend it in. I think that's what she did. We will use our handy dandy spatula to mix. Look how cute. Mix our coffee in. How did I fuck it up already? There's definitely a shell in here. Oh well. Oh well. All right, what's next? Got my white and brown sugar out. Okay, now it says 1 cup brown sugar and 1 cup just regular sugar. So now we mix this mixture together. Or actually, I think it said whisk it. So I'm gonna do that. I think that's about right. I had to get like 2 spoon rests because I knew I was gonna be using a lot of tools. And then after this, I think we add all of our flour. It says sift cacao powder, flour, and salt into the bowl and mix until combined. 3/4 cup of cacao powder. I wish I would have found something better, but this was all they had at freaking Kroger. So we need 3 of these. Okay. I've never made these recipes, so I don't know. Oh yeah, it says sift. So I don't know how good they are, but I'm sure they'll be just fine. I've never sifted flour before, so this is new to me. It's kind of fun, actually. It smells really good. I'm gonna get a spoon to smash these guys. Okay. Okay, 1 cup of flour. And then 1 teaspoon of salt. There we go. This is much better. Oh no. I just spilled it everywhere. Slowly mix. Whoa, it's really, really thick. I don't know if that's normal. Whoa. Then I think it says to add, I believe, chocolate chips. Toss in the chocolate chips or chunks and then mix into the batter. I'm gonna add a few chocolate chips. that should be good. And it says to fold that in. Okay, I think it's ready to be poured. Okay, so I have my spooky tombstone pan ready. And before I pour, I'm going to spray it with some nonstick butter. Just to make sure they come out, because like I said, I've never tried this recipe before, but just to be extra sure. That was probably a lot, but like I said, I don't want them to stick just because there's so many grooves in there. That one is my favorite one. That's the one with the spider web design on there and it says rip. That one's like my favorite one. So I really hope that one turns out. So we'll see. Do you guys like my cauldron dish rag? Honestly, I have a ton of spooky dish rags everywhere. I'm sure you've seen them, but they're so adorable. I'm just gonna slowly go in and spread it out just so it can be evenly distributed. We can get a better shape that way. I'm really excited to decorate these, and hopefully they're yummy too. So these are going in the oven for 30 minutes. There you go. Now to get started on those muffins. Pumpkin to be specific. So I've never made pumpkin muffins, or like I said, brownies from scratch. So I'm excited to try both of these. Let me set a timer for 30 minutes so we don't over bake them. So this recipe calls for 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, okay, 1 cup of sugar, 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Okay, so 2 of these. It calls for 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I have a mess right now. I don't even have anywhere to put this. Just make sure it's broken down. 1/2 tablespoon of salt. Okay, that's not salt, that is pepper. Yep, there you go. And then it calls for 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1, 2, 1/4 teaspoon of ground clove. So I actually had to buy this today, the ground clove. So I had just the whole cloves, but I don't really have anything to grind it with. And then 1/4 of nutmeg. Boom. So I believe this is all of our dry ingredients. Flour, sugar, baking soda, salt, spices. Whisk together and set aside. Okay. Okay, so whisk this puppy together. Wow, this flour smells so good. It smells like fall. There's like little lumps of brown sugar because it does get a little bit sticky. So I'm just trying to like whisk that out. And flour's flying everywhere. I'm being super chaotic today in the kitchen. I don't know what's up, but here we are. Now, in a separate bowl, we're going to mix our wet ingredients. 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Ooh, I just realized that had a little bit of coffee in it, but that's fine. Your pumpkin puree goes next. Going to get all of the pumpkin out. Woo! This smells so good too already. It's probably just the pumpkin and the vanilla, but smells heavenly. Okay, and then what's next? The coconut oil. Let me melt this. I'm just gonna add it straight. It'll melt on its own. Coconut oil. Let's do that. really flimsy whisk, so I have to kind of like hold it further down instead of the handle, just because this is not a very good whisk. I think I bought it off Amazon like forever ago and I really hate it, but I already used my other one and I don't feel like washing it. Okay, let me clean up a little bit and then we'll mix the two ingredients together. Okay friends, now that I've got that taken care of, we can mix our wet ingredients into our dry ingredients. Do not over mix, just stir until everything is incorporated into the batter. Okay, so seems simple enough. I'm trying to stir slowly so that the batter doesn't, you know, splash everywhere like it did earlier. I was just like a tornado. I was ready to go in there, but I'll take it slow this time. Okay, now we can pour our batter into our little muffin tins. Yay, I get to use these finally. I'm so excited. Look how adorable. It has a little bat and it has bats and stars everywhere. I'm gonna do 2 in each one just because I feel like one is too thin. So I did two cups. Okay, now we're going to scoop them in, I guess. I feel like this will be the easiest way to do it. The cups. Okay, cool. That wasn't terrible. My timer has gone off for the brownies, so let me take them out real quick before they overbake. I do not want them to overbake. We are just on a roll, I think. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, those look done, I think. Whew. Let me stick a toothpick in it just to be sure that it's cooked all the way through. I don't want it to be too gooey, you know. I want a pretty firm brownie. I think they're done. I'm not gonna put them back in. Okay, now we're gonna turn it up to 375, which is the oven temperature for these muffins. Okay, I think they're ready to go into the oven for about, we'll put 20 minutes. It says 20 to 22 minutes, so we will set our timer for 20 minutes and just check on them. Okay, so I'm back. I took off my platform boots just because my feet were hurting, and yeah, that's why I'm much shorter. The eye is on because I'm about to make my filling for my little Hot Pockets, and I figured I would just use my leftovers for the recipe instead of making like a traditional pizza filling, which I'm sure is just as good. I want to do like a turkey, mushroom, pesto, spinach filling with cheese. I feel like that sounds really good to me. My turkey's already cooked, but I want to cook down the mushrooms and the spinach a little bit before I add it into the filling. So that's really all I'm doing. The turkey's already cooked, but I'm just gonna go ahead and warm it up a little bit because I feel like adding the spinach in like raw, I don't know if I could wrap the little biscuit around it, you know what I'm saying? Let's cut some mushrooms. I'm just gonna heat this stuff up real quick and then we can assemble our little Hot Pockets. I don't want huge pieces of mushroom, I just realized that, so I'm gonna cut everything up more like finely. Okay, we will add our onions. We'll add a little bit of salt. Okay, nice and brown. I have a feeling tasty. I've never, again, done this, but I'm just working with what I got. And then we'll add the spinach. Go ahead and add it. Like I said, the turkey's already cooked. I'm just warming up everything else. We'll add some pesto. So let me mix this together. Let me check on the pumpkin muffins real quick. Oh, they look so good! I'm so excited. Zombie, what you barking at over there? What is it? ¿Qué es? ¿Qué es lo que ves? The mushrooms. Okay, so let's pull these muffins out. Oh, they look amazing! Oh my gosh! No! Okay, that one will be mine. They look so good. I'm so excited. Guys, I just tried a piece and it's so good. I kind of messed this first muffin up. It's still cooling. I had a little tiny bite and it's so good. I'm so excited for it to cool down. I think I did a good job, you guys. I'm pretty impressed with myself, I guess. Like I said, I've never really baked muffins from scratch, so. But I assume it's kind of like cake batter, and that I've done, so. Okay, now we're going to fill our skull sheet. So here's this. I don't know if I should, maybe I'm going to spray it with some nonstick butter, and we will get started. The reason I want to make these is because my sister made these the other night because we had seen a TikTok using this pan for these little like homemade Hot Pockets, and it looks so good. Ooh, that used to scare me as a kid, but I guess now it doesn't. All right, let's see what we're working with. This is all like one piece. This is not, is this just a pizza crust? Oh, it's just a pizza crust. Okay, so I will cut pieces then. I thought it was already cut, but it's not. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, my sister made this on our spooky movie night and we saw it on a TikTok, right? So I don't really remember how the lady added this in there. I mean, I'm assuming she did it this way. Do you see the party lights just going and going in the back? So funny. So we'll add a little bit of filling and then we're gonna add cheese. So don't forget that. I'm gonna try and add as much filling as I can just because I want to use it all. I want them to be extra stuffed. And then I'm gonna sprinkle it with cheese. This is the only cheese we have. It's Mexican style, but I'm sure it'll be just fine. Maybe I'll do a layer in between next time. And then I'm just going to kind of close this up like this. You gotta kind of finesse the dough a little bit to get it spread out. These pans are so deep, so I just want to make sure I have enough on the outside to fold in, you know? This one's just gonna be the one I eat because this all fucked up already. I didn't even try this. Yeah, this is really good. I just realized I hadn't tried it. And I'm like, what am I thinking? Yeah, that's really good. Me and Michael love pesto. We love like basil and olive oil. So good. I think they're as stuffed as they can get. I don't even know how long to bake these for. Like I said, I feel like I watched the TikTok one time. I kind of just stretched the little sides out and then I sort of laid on top, and hopefully that'll be good enough to keep it all in. So I'm just gonna bake them as whatever the directions say for this bread, just because everything in the inside is already cooked, so all we need to cook is the dough. Okay, I think we are good. These are good to go in. Okay, so these are gonna go into the oven for 9 minutes to 15, and It's at 4:25. So we will be back to check on those. Okay, I'm gonna try and flip these brownies and see if they'll come out. Okay, so hopefully they'll come out, but if not, that's okay. We will just have delicious, you know, crumbled brownies. At least our muffins came out, so, and they're really tasty, so it's okay if these don't come out. I guess the only thing to do is flip it, right? Okay, I'm nervous. Okay, let's see. You guys, they're stuck in there. No! Shit. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna try and save them, but I don't know that I'll be able to. They are not wanting to come out. Oh wait, did I get it? Okay, it's popping out. So then, maybe it just needs to be like loosened up. Okay, we might be able to save it, OMG. Is this just gonna come out? Yes! Oh my gosh. Look. I think these turned out, you guys. Next one, next one. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Okay, next one. That's okay. Oh my gosh, this one's so cool. Look, they might be overcooked, but that's okay. I didn't really think about how it wasn't one large pan, but instead like smaller little pans, and so the edges are a little bit crisp, but that's okay. Whoa, this is so cool. This is the tombstone with the spider web on the bottom. Okay, I'm pulling them out of the oven. I checked them and I think they're done, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them out. It smells so good. You can smell the like pesto and the basil. Look at that. It's like bubbling. I have a feeling these are gonna be super tasty. Okay, let's flip these out and see what they look like. Hopefully they look good. Let's start with this guy. Gently remove him. Ah, it's still hot. Whoa! Whoa, that's so cool. Oh my gosh. Yo, these are turning out so good. Ah, it's hot. Last one. Oh my god. Look how freaking cool they turned out. These turned out so good. Okay, so don't mind the pets in the background. I gave Zombie one of her little squishy toys and she loves those, so she's gonna be in the back just being rowdy. But yeah, the hat's off, the apron is off, and I got my apple cider drink. It's so good, it tastes like juice. If you watched my painting video, you saw I was drinking on one of these. This one is in the flavor cranberry and it's divine. It's so sour, but I really love that about it. We saved the best thing for last, and that is putting icing on these little tombstones. They actually came out so good, which I don't know if I'm surprised about, but they look really good. Using a brownie recipe for it is so good. Just be careful not to like overcook them because they are on a smaller little tray versus one big sheet. So I didn't really take that into account when I was baking them. So the edges are a little bit crispy, but that's okay. I mean, I'm sure they'll be just as tasty, but they are slightly overcooked. I didn't think about that, but that's okay. And I have red icing. I think I want to do more like bloody tombstones and then maybe some sprinkles, but again, I don't know if I'm gonna even use any of these. And then I also have this, I think I showed you guys earlier, but I have these sugar sprinkles and they're like black. Okay, so which one should we start with first? We should save the best one for last, just so we can experiment on like our least favorite one and see how it works. Maybe this one? I don't know, they're all so good. Our first tombstone is gonna be this one. I don't know if you can see it. I know you're kind of far away, but I'll scoot you in a little bit. I'm like taking pictures and sending them to Michael and he's like, OMG, you look so good. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, I can't wait for you to try them. He said, OMG, I'm finna eat all of them. Because I sent him a picture of the like little skulls. Okay. Okay, let's get into it. Last year I did use both this skull pan and this tombstone pan, but I think both of them came out better this time than I used it last time. I forgot what I cooked. I think in the skull pan I had cooked red velvet cake in the skull pan, and those turned out pretty good. I put cream cheese in between the skull, like I cut it in half and put cream cheese. And in the tombstones, I made, maybe it was like chocolate cake or maybe it was brownie mix, but it was like box brownie mix. It wasn't like homemade, you know, from scratch brownie mix. So I'm interested to see how this tastes, because I've never used, like, this called for cacao powder and I've never used cacao powder. Like, I bought that today earlier with some other ingredients and I'm like, okay. Oh, you gotta cut this off. So we're definitely experimenting, and next time I just won't cook them as much, but I'm sure they taste really good. I just cut the tiniest bit off the top because I want pretty thin lines, I think. Okay, let me start. I don't know how I want to do this. OMG. Okay, first stroke down. Okay, it looks good so far. Gives two strokes in. It's good. I don't remember. I think I did decorate the tombstones the last time I made them, but I didn't use red icing. I think I used black, and you really can't see it, obviously. So this year I'm using red. I'm going real slow because I don't want to mess it up. I think we got our first one. Oh my gosh. I'm basically just following the lines on the original design, so I think that's all I'll do for that. Oh my gosh, cute. I'll set it down like this. Whoa, I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you can see, and we will meet up at the end. But I want you guys to see what I'm doing, and you're not so far away. So this one I filled the eyes in, and now I'm gonna drip some on the sides. That looks so cool.
Oh, you just finished the outro.
No, I was about to start.
Hey, it's more good.
I was gonna be like, this is everything that I made. But, oh.
Damn! I need to wash my hands then.
Wash your hands.
Whew, good to be home.
I know.
Yeah, so basically, I paid for a day to stand in line to get my badge. I mean,
So you didn't do anything?
No, some of the stuff wasn't open yet, like the main exhibit hall, the game room.
Why?
I don't know, I guess because it's like the smart day or whatever.
That didn't put it that much cheese in it. Maybe I should add more cheese. What?
Should we put pesto in it?